Happy Wednesday. Let me make sure I'm going live in the right group. And you guys should be getting notifications that people are coming in and that I'm going live. So I'm going to give a little bit of time for people to find me, for all of my social media people to get notified on my accounts that I'm going live. And so it looks like I am live there. Perfect. It has the different um, let me tag everyone if I can. So people will know that I'm live. There you go. Now it has a different title on it, and I'll fix the title on that later. So, let me, hello, make sure that we are all doing good on social media. I'm where I need to be. I can see the comments on everything. So, yay. So if you're here, you should be watching me from my Facebook group, Witchy School of Wisdom, my Facebook page, Madam Z Tarot, or my YouTube channel, Madam Z. So wherever you are tuning in from, hello. And did I say today's Wednesday? I usually go live on Wednesdays, but today I am going live. So happy Monday, everyone. So if you are here, let me know that you are here. Let me hit the chat button so I know that I'm just not talking to myself. So let me know in the comments where you are watching me from, what platform you're watching me from, so I know. I usually don't go live on Mondays, but we have to do what divine tells us to do, right? So I'm getting over some allergy stuff. So if you see me or hear me hacking, sorry about that. Hey, Charlotte. And if you see me drinking a lot, that is because of my allergies. So Charlotte is in the house. We're waiting for a couple of people to come in. You should be on my other pages also. And someone else is here. So, hey, how are you? Thanks for joining me live. So, today we're going to get into it. So, I just finished doing some interviews. I want to, if you're in my Facebook page, you will know that I'm posting stuff all the time, especially today. And I want to talk to you about stepping into your witch power. Now, everybody knows me. Everybody knows that I don't BS people and I shoot straight from the hip. I don't sugarcoat stuff. And so this live may offend people, but I don't want it to offend you. And I don't want you to take it the wrong way. Because I'm going to be honest here about what you guys are doing and what kind of life you are living, right? Take it as a life lesson. Don't take it as a personal attack. I want you to see where you can be. So before everybody gets jumping in, Madam Z here, your magical life coach and the female empowerment leader and a psychic development coach. So you can find me on my YouTube channel, social media, and really everything else. I'm here all the time. So let's jump into it. So today we're going to talk about you guys not living up to your witch potential. And as a female empowerment leader, it infuriates me that you guys are living in this mentality of just being a victim of your circumstances. And hey, before I became a powerful witch, before I claimed who I was supposed to be, who I was divinely centered to be, and my divine right to be, I was living that whole life too. I was living, paycheck to paycheck, didn't have any money, frustrated in my 9 to 5 soul sucking corporate job, being at the mercy of someone else's decisions in life, a horrible relationship after horrible relationship after horrible relationship. So I'm not sitting here just speaking to the choir because I have lived that life exactly where you are at. But what infuriates me the most is I know the potential that you guys have in your life to be a powerful witch, and you guys aren't stepping into it. So, hey, Caitlin, how are you? No excuses. Live in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not getting better. Yeah. Um. So, especially with what is going on and about to happen, especially when I started when I didn't even have internet. So we had to go out and get a physical 9 to 5 job. We didn't have the luxury of living a nomad life and living off of the internet and doing content creator or YouTube channels or, you know, staying at home or door dashing or anything like that. We didn't have that luxury. You guys have that luxury now, which is so nice to have. But are you taking advantage of the magic within you? I have this about me for 4 years, but I've been working on it. Yeah. It's tough because it's so frustrating because I know a lot of you have been in my circle for many years, in my Facebook group, in my newsletter. You sending me message, and you guys are at the same place you were a year ago. A year ago. And it infuriates me that you guys are not stepping into your witch high power. You are living in lack mentality. And I come from a place of warmth and a place of healing and a place of love for you. I don't want you to be that anymore. You have the ability to change your life completely all through spell work, all through choices. I was talking to a client today, and I was giving her some help on some situations and some solutions, and there she was like, I can't do it. I don't have the skill set for it. I can't, I won't. And I'm like, I'm done. I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. I am here to guide you, to help you unleash the inner witch that you can be, the creatrix that I know you can be. Every time I work with someone or someone comes into my circle, I always ask my guides, show me the potential of this client, show me the potential of this person. So I see things that you guys aren't privy to see yet, and what your life could be if you would just step into your witch power. You can change your life instantly tomorrow, and your life can change instantly tomorrow, right? But what are you going to do about it? If you go to a job tomorrow and you get your papers tomorrow, and your pink slip is what we call them back in the day, right? When you get let go, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Do you have a plan? Are you going to do magic around it? Are you going to be frustrated with this? Are you going to be on the wheel of just this never-ending cycle? What are you going to do about it? As a powerful witch, we know that we can change our circumstances and we can be blessed tenfold if we just know the power that we have within, right? Yeah, I used to say that all the time. It's tough. It really is. But we have opportunities that the divine and the goddess shows us. But the only thing that is stopping us from being that powerful creatrix in our life is you. It's only you. I mean, I was in that whole circle of life a long time ago before I became a powerful witch, of being in the circumstances of someone else. But anything that I wanted to create and I wanted to have in my life, I knew I had to do rituals. I knew I had to do trance work. I knew I had to do deep meditation, and I had to sacrifice. And sacrifice does not mean killing animals. To me, sacrifice means maybe a water fasting, or maybe it means, hey, I'm going to be in ritual all day. I'm giving up YouTube. I'm giving up hanging out with my friends. When I worked for my MBA, my master's degree, right? I sacrificed 2 years of my entire life. No going out partying. I had to dedicate my time, dedicate myself, and I knew what I wanted to have at the end of my 2 year sacrifice. It was worth it to me. So, what are you going to sacrifice in your life so you can have it all? That's what I want to ask you. So this morning, um, one of my routines that I do in the morning is I cleanse my space. I set my mind to what I want to do, what I want to create, how many clients I want to bring in. I manifest that. I write it on a piece of paper. I burn it or I put it under my bowl right here. This is my client money bowl, and I will show this to you. This is every single day. And as you can see, this candle is burnt down. I anoint my desk with money abundance oil. I anoint my hands, my feet, my body with attraction oil. This is what you do and what you learn when you become a powerful witch and you create the destiny that you need and want to have. You are in control. You so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this while I take a drink. Being born powerless isn't a choice. Being born dying powerless is a choice. So let me say that. Being born powerless isn't a choice. Dying powerless is a choice. And I want you to choose you. We're at the end of 2022. We've been through COVID. We've been through job losses. We have been through shit thrown at us for the last 2 years. You have really worked hard into maneuvering this crazy thing that we've never been in before. I know you have some enlightenment. I know you have that drive to come out of the witchy broom closet. But what are you going to do? You have a perfect opportunity to create the life that you want starting tomorrow. The doors in my Fierce as Fuck program is open. I can show you how to create a powerful witch around you and embrace that mindset. But what are you going to do? Are you going to shrink back? Are you going to listen to the self-doubt? Are you going to listen to the poverty or the fear or the poverty mindset from your mother or your grandfather? Are you going to continue that lineage of not creating that life or being a victim from the things that have been passed on to you, even passed on through the womb? This is the kind of work that I do, that I will help you. We will remove blocks. We will look at things that are keeping you from being powerless. We will look at daily magical routines, how to set your mind from a powerful witch, and how do you work with that powerful energy on a daily basis. From the moment you work with me, when you get up in the morning, you are working in divine witch energy. Okay? Nobody can stop you. Nobody. If you are working in your divine power every single moment of every single day, you are a force and the universe will recognize that. I'm telling you. But are you going to take that? Are you going to step into your power? Let me move this over. You guys can probably hear me better if I have the mic close to me. I just get so frustrated and so tired of you guys not stepping into the powerful role that you were meant to be. Wishing sometimes it's about spells, right? It's about changing things, but it's about alchemy. It's about your presence. It's about your power. I went to when I first started this metaphysical fair in St. Joe. We had to all introduce ourselves when we were there, and I told them what I was doing and a little bit about me. And someone said, yeah, I can tell by the minute you walked in the door how powerful you are, because I walk in my divine power every single day. I do mirror work every single morning of every single day, because that is how I connect with my inner witch power, my divine power, my creatrix power, my Queen of Swords power. And I was talking to one of the coaches today, and this is one of the reasons why I went live, is because I was so inspired um, by the things that were coming divine download to me today, as we were talking about defending ourselves, or we were talking about other things. And I was like, queens don't explain themselves, and we don't. So are you walking in your divine queen energy today in your life? Not even just today, but in your life. Are you walking in divine purpose? Or are you just on the hamster wheel of life, hoping that you can get a paycheck, hoping that you don't go broke, hoping that this person loves you, hoping that, really just hoping is a whole general thing, right? You have to change your mindset. You have to know that you are worth it. You have to know that you are not stuck in what the life that you feel that was created for you, or that you feel that you are a victim of, because you're not. So can I get some hearts, or some thumbs up if some of this is inspiring to you to step into your witch power, to move into the next year with divine guidance? If you were a force to be reckoned with, what would you change in your life? And as you can see, I've been posting stuff in the group. If you could manifest anything in your life, what would you manifest? And I don't want it to be, this is what when you work with me, this is what we're going to be working on. When you want to create love, you want a romance, you want a partner to come back to you want finances. Those are small things. When you work with me, I expand your mind. I expand what you want. You are thinking in micro types of goals. You are not thinking of expansion. You are thinking of the now. If it was limitless, your powers as a witch was limitless, what would you want to manifest? What would you want to do? Because I'm telling you, money is good. Everybody wants money, wants financial freedom, right? So if I tell you, all right, I could give you financial freedom at the cost of giving up your dog, or the cost of, your parents' life, or whatever, would you take that? The answer would be no. So it's not about money. It's about what you can create in your life with that money, with that financial freedom. It's about you being able to drop down on your knees in front of the goddess, put on your ritual robe, center yourself, light that candle, manifest those clients or that money that is all over this universe, and draw it down to you. It's about you creating the things that you want to do magically in your life, and having the power to change those. If you can change anything you can in your life, or anything, the circumstances that come to you, you wouldn't worry about anything. You wouldn't stress. You wouldn't worry. You wouldn't have, be in poverty mindset or in lack mentality mindset. You would be, all right, this was thrown at me, so that's okay. Let me pivot. Let me go to the guides. Let me go to the goddesses and ask what I need to do, because I need to change this. And I'm going to change this. I'm changing it tomorrow. If you had that kind of power in your life would be essentially freedom, complete freedom, right? What would you do with complete freedom? Because it's not about money. It's not about love. Those are all extra stuff that we want in our life, right? You could change someone's life completely with how you enter a room. You can change your life completely with how you set an example of how you changed your life from being maybe, a horrible, crazy, wounded person into that energy of a divine working with your wounds and taking that hurt, manipulating that. I hate the word manipulate, but alchemy, right? Changing it into something powerful. You can be a walking testimony of, hey, you can change your circumstances. But are you going to divinely step into your witch power? Or are you just going to spend the time reading books? And I need to do a live on this, and I'll probably do a YouTube video on this. Why I stopped watching videos and stopped reading books about witchcraft, about magic. Um, it's a waste. And I need to probably do that whole entire video series on why it's a waste. But like I said, this is going to be triggering to some of you. But I want you to really take time, and I really want you to look at what you are doing in your life on a daily basis to walk in your divine power. Are you doing rituals? Are you doing shadow work? Are you doing the releasing? Are you doing the mirror magic? Right? Are you doing the inner child wounds? Are you doing the ancestor work? Because I'm telling you, when you are doing your witchcraft, you do not have time to read books. You are in the atmosphere, the energy, the alchemy of being in ritual. Now, every ritual is different. You don't have to be in this high ritual all the time. You can just do really simple rituals and still get that. But there's something about divine high rituals that the energy shifts within you and the energy shifts around you. Okay. So I want you to really think about what you want to create for yourself in this next coming year. Are you going to step into the power of the witch and change who you divinely truly are? Are you going to invest in your future? Or are you going to go buy another crystal? You don't need another fucking crystal. Or you're going to buy another book. You don't need a fucking book. You need to invest in yourself and with a mentor that knows how to live this life every single day. Don't consume stuff all the time. You have to do it. And this is what I tell a lot of my witches are, you are not about this life. You will not make it beyond Witching 101 because this is dedicated. This is dedication to your craft, to your life, to you are, to you want to be. You are always working on yourself because once you think you filled or healed a wound, another wound freaking opens and you're like, or someone else can be triggering you that you've never met before. And you come across them in a group and you're like, this bitch is triggering me. This bitch, what is going on? This person never did anything to me. Let's get some insight to why I rubbed the wrong way with this person. Okay. I was born with an entrepreneurial spirit. I'm a Taurus. We love business. We love money. We love everything, the security of it, luxuries. But in a past life, I realized that the way it was manifested for me, why I had that pull to teach women and to be the entrepreneur is because I was born in poverty a long, long time ago, many lives ago. But I picked myself up from the poverty of the streets and I became a merchant, a successful merchant. So that's why that entrepreneurial spirit is with me all the time. So when you look at who you divinely are and what you're supposed to be or what your life purpose is, because it goes hand in hand. If you're not living your divine life purpose, your whole entire life will turn to shit. I guarantee you. Once I worked with my gods and found out what my divine purpose was, which was, interesting enough, witching, but female empowerment through witchcraft. Once you identify your purpose as this high priestess of yourself, of your life, and what you're supposed to be, your whole life changes. It's like you can feel these puzzle pieces fitting together and all these lost pieces of who you are. And the flow, it just flows so easily instead of trying to go against the grain. Okay. All right. So I want you to become that powerhouse, that witch. I want you to be known as, oh, such and such is, the witch. She can change stuff. Yeah, I am. So don't fuck with me. Right? The worst thing you could ever do is mess with a powerful witch. And I want you to exude that energy when you enter a room of, oh God, people are just attracted to your energy, to your power, and what you can do and want to be around you and what you can change. And I want you to really think about what you want to really develop in your life for this next year. It is now November. We just got out of the witch's new year. You should have been journaling on what you want to release and what you want to manifest, what you want to step into. So I want you to think about, also look back at what you said you're going to do in 2022. Did you do it? I guarantee you didn't. Half of you didn't. More than half of you didn't. Because I get messages all the time. I see you all the time that you are in the same position you were a year ago. And some of you are in the same position you were when you first started in my group. You didn't work with me one-on-one, but I keep track of what's going on in the group and my members, right? And it makes me so furious, especially now. We need women to step into their power to change the life and the world around them. We need you more than ever to, especially for these young women who are lost. They need the elders to come forward, to create that sacred space, to show them the way of the witch. We need you to come forward. And if you're a new witchling, we need to help you create that witch inside you so that you can create and you can help uplift other newbie witches, other creatrix in their lives, right? We are all looking for mentors. We are all looking to be around powerful women so that we can become powerful women. So you can change in your life. You don't have to be on this hamster wheel of life. You don't have to be in circumstances. You create the life that you wanted, and I will help you get there. I promise you. That is my promise to you. Work with me with these 6 sessions that I have. That's hard to say. 6 sessions that I have, and we will start tomorrow, creating the life that you demand, all through ritual, all through letting go of things that you feel powerless about that are keeping you back, past life stuff. We will do some activations so you can't help but walk in the divine energy of a witch, the power of a witch. All right. So if you are interested in grabbing these 6 sessions, I have payment plans available. If you want to pay in full, I have a pay in full bonus. Send me a message or type in powerful creatrix below in the comments, and I will send you a message and we'll talk about options. Create the destiny that you are supposed to have. You can change where you're at right now. And I really want you to step into your divine power. I want to see you succeed as a powerful witch. I want to see you grow in your community, grow in your life. I want everything for you because I am privy to know what you're supposed to look like, what your life is supposed to be. I see it. I know it. I want you to see it and I want you to know it. Okay? All right, everyone. We'll see you in the next live. Bye, everybody.